Soon we'll do the inaugural lecture.
Very well.
It'll be addressed by one professor.
And I'll get you a few volunteers.
That would be awesome. That would be really awesome.
But also, Bill.
So there be. It's not a requirement.
Any requirement.
There be at all.
Obi, good evening. A glorious birthday to my good friend Raina. You've been a blessing to me. God bless you and do have a good one. Cheers. Ifia Adepa and Raina. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Thank you. Let's get back to the real action. MJ Grand Hotel, a 3-star hotel with a touch of modern standard facilities located in the heart of East Legon. Udru East Legon, you street be a friend Abochiman Street, a 5-minute drive from the Kotoka International Airport. Say Oko MJ Grand Hotel, a more mako than munim. You pool bar area fit well for an out of office business meeting. Be out per se, relax, enjoy leisure hours. MJ Grand Hotel near come for the amount or more special Sunday buffet be mouth watering meals from continental to local dishes at affordable rate. Now oya kola below 6 years are free. Into a kola below 6 years so kwa ultimate D free. Into below 6 years a free. And kids between 7 years and 12 years no utuya 50% of the rate. Into it's amazing Sunday buffet no variety no. Esewani and so catch a dorsal papa and your bachelorette packaging so which includes finger foods platter for 10 drinks, water and a classic table setup. Say a birthday buffet now maybe maximum 20 or more people, private room, table setup, water and soft drink be providing in a day amamo. Now we crown your weekend and so with our Friday live band and barbecue night on every first and last Friday of every month. Freya your reservation CCR 0540 121 836 0540 121 we MJ Grand Hotel and Huasem and a can MJ Grand Hotel no so God first or more East Legon the Juma mo bono esewani and saw catch na game park say yenya announcement we emfa entwem emamo na ya catch them say amanfo e win by playing this very easy game nokre and ayeka Steven and the ticket reference number ne 1LOR dash 4FJU dash GC54. We've been trying to reach you because our number no last 4 numbers near 4141. You gusua ye try see a bit reach you. Stephen, our last name near we hold it for some reasons. We're winning a straight 108,000 Ghana cedis.
Oh, and a moon.
In our 9 a.m. draw, draw number 2233, Ucha just 20 Ghana cedis per on Friday, 25th August 2023. Now, phone has since been turned off. Udi 20 Ghana, and they were winning 108,000 in Kane 1.8 billion with just 20 Ghana. And you catch them say game park games, the man for winning. Really good na yenim de yeka. Remember, Momo wallets no are limited and wins over 100,000 are paid via bank transfer or check. And we would need you say obeba na yetimi e de check no asha wonsa 108,000. Me pa chaw se wutie me ana se wunim obi a wunim se which I can pack games and say, contact Frank O's and Ali Yama lead Kakra. Nidin on the first name is Steven. The number name so the last 4 numbers near 4141. And they are born a ticket reference number no? In the at least. Move leads ne Kakra. Namon contact Frank Owusu or a director sales and operations Game Park Limited. The number is 055 59 30 300. It is 0555. Now the 930 300 account. This game is regulated by NLA for persons not below 18 years. Play responsibly. In the Game Park games, Amanfo di brutal. Imagine we the 20 cities. We need 1.8 billion. Yeah. Me pacho say or cash reserves or investment na open security of your investment me pacho CBG a create special account be amount just for security of your investment. Your free account no CBG custody account. It's actually your best bet with a minimum of 10,000 Ghana cedis in cash or in investment. Individuals, pension funds, mutual funds, companies with reserve funds, NGOs, international funds, and investment firms can open a custody account with CBG. Now, open account webinar, you amount the best experience, state-of-the-art technology and digital offerings, robust control and secured systems, swift settlement and transactions, processing protocols. Yeah, we know no transactions cost. And unbeatable custody fees. Yes, I'm excellent customer service. Inti Bora CBG branches, 114 branches ewo Ghana ha. Na ko bie wo custody account ene. Na we investment awaye o cash reserves ewo ho no ye money nyina ho ban emfama o kama na bibia intimi enkoye. For further inquiries, contact us on 0302 216 000. And your email is here, talk to us one word, talk to us at cbg.com.gh, or follow us on any of our social media handles. T's and C's apply. CBG, also we stand with you. Na memma abigafono akwaba na ansana no unim say National Lottery Authority so say any omu new draw machines aba. NLA amount multiple chances to win big every day. 11th September 2023, NLA introduced an additional draw to our morning and evening draws. Get ready for an afternoon draw. Now, afternoon draw, your friend noon rush. The noon rush draw will be held from Monday to Saturday, 1 p.m. every week. It is a triple excitement and triple the win with our VAG Lotto draws at 10 a.m., noon rush draws at 1 p.m., and our evening draws at 7:15 p.m. Kaise NLA, send the WhatsApp, any will be a WhatsApp messages among fast send on away in the way, and we Juma NLA, Nina and Tronqua and Tro, or Alaji Sani be say Deuteronomy and Tronqua and Amanfo AD. In the NLA and send the WhatsApp ni Facebook messages to register to a group or pay a fee in exchange for winning lotto numbers this anime and Tronqua. It's purely a game of chance, so don't be scammed. Report fraudsters on NLA's customer service helplines 0266 087 966. National Lottery Authority, development through games. Honorable Benjamin Aye, Akwaba na apom to saying
Nyame adom. Eho ye pa. So here.
Adom. Ati mi mu wa chepa.
Ah, chepa.
Enyezi. Nize bibi ekoi.
Oh, kakra. Nyame da ho ti aside.
Yeah. Ya so what honorable Alantrem aten be kasa.
Yeah, no correct.
Or step it down.
Our day.
From the race on November 4th.
Or the wati bibisa.
Bibisa na mate antina mi bibisa.
Ah, me dem nti bibiasa.
Unti bibiasa.
There we.
Into ujinem. As it stands now, the ujinem.
As at red and share the ujinem.
Ujinem den.
Say bibisi dia ochina kasa ni na ebeti.
That's why we insider.
Yeah, nam kasa ochina kasa. The way forward be I na ebeti.
Sir.
But so far so good.
So good.
Because he himself November 4th no. I think it's 2 months per pound. Send her 4th.
Yeah, 4th, yeah. Exactly 2 months from today.
But this time we are bonish reading I'm gonna have a beer.
I said any and 2 anyway.
Oh, about
5:30. Okay. Near 12. Hey.
Near we be near bonish or mine.
November 4th.
Mood
in Mokampo no.
What's say?
Mokampo no mood am woman no.
Anya camp no kwa. Baby a dia dance say. Enya Alanche Martin be win election.
After the see and anu.
Then you see.
Now don't know one kind of results maybe.
Dear he. Special delegates.
Special delegates.
9 Indian dog.
No there's anya hwe.
Hey.
You see she actually. Yeah, all this one in no. yedim say November 4th and ye ko to aba.
Oh, okay.
But party number nti na say yen ko select nipa 5. Na so you bin so a wadi politics a chia. They see enray. It say we MPP ni. Na electoral commission ye general elections. Ni abokiti north resource na yam shisho. So yeah, real practitioner dia na yam MPP ni a resource fi ketu north ba. Na NDC for a massive votes from there.
And what's our yam show?
Any kwaso yam show. Sa na NDC no so. Ni fan say menshia and as a bantama resource din kan ba.
And Aquabre East.
Yes. Oti ani kwaso ye dey. O ma yam show. O ma yam show na just agro na kra no nim dey ntia obi agro no. So obi on a stronghold. Into what you do. Yes, MPP ye be call Ketu North. Ye dim say bia ye nya 0, but ye be nya votes kakra bi nya dey akoso ye nyoma so. Sa na NDC so nim say yem call kwa o say Eva Kwabre East and as a menshia. Ye ntumi win seat no, but ye go votes kakra bi nya fa so ya dey so. That's how we play this game. It is say o call now stronghold no. Unya o best from there. Na ntu say man to nyom flower. Na ye wan kasa wasem. I think that nobody cares about that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We do not care because we know our constituencies. We need baby a strength and one baby a weakness. So for the Mitchell. We were not expecting more than what we got. On the average, you know, be about 10%. And I'm around that figure. Yes, exactly.
And that
figure, my assurance, yes, it means that your research need BBI and we know what we are doing.
It's by no means a reflection of what is on the ground.
No. Being a catch we say Ketu North resource na ban. Now MPP na yam shisho say Ketu North and this year 80% in all lose election nana. No. And I saw NDC ni na menshia na say Bantama na Kwabre Isabana MPP anya 80% of home na yam koshisho. There be anya say we say na say onti game nase. It would was so be fair to yourself sir. Special delegates are by your country. Why no organ ha no expertise some miracle base. And now why in organ how a serious practitioner know him say Dr. Baumia Bewini who for a landslide.
Now Omu and him said Dr. Baumia Bewini also thought say be Alan be the second.
Oh, yeah, they're not just second because there was nothing like that.
Okay.
I had just qualification.
Okay.
So I call Olympic Games are. And I watch Kakran. Who's a Uko heater?
Yes.
Effort in the heat, no. Yes, they just want to qualify. When you say you qualify, they are putting a Kakrebia, you qualify. Ni do fan as on a yaka say or toss third and out also 4th and now yes in could you down who fan as or now be extra America Nyahodin Bifi. It is all about strategy. Strategy being how they call or plans in the saying, is it working to your plans? And from being research near, reviews near the apart from
according to plan.
Apart from Basa KBC, I say na you condemn and say emphata MPP say we are one of those committee Basa no and I say ona o share chiri ma Basa ni si na da biana you must bow your head down in shame. That is not MPP. You move in a party in side and him say tia and as na party to say right from the word go no can join. So because you stay back and you two parties ni na ne obia ukomu a usu ne oban house odi rem. Yes, ye kwanim reforms bi ebeba there. Na so uka say first the cry say MPP for them yam ho akra sem kotu ni sa nyoma no. It tells you of the level of standards bia na man for an attack bia a man for their mind almost expect something be from us.
Yeah.
And na ye wo NDC for so and the president Mahama kra betumi akacho so mo there. Ye wom fi revolution mu nti ba basa dia atutrasem ni akaka bensem dia obia ntumi enye dey and challenge you. I'm not sure say that should be a year I say yes started
yes me battery was on bro
kakra na
yeah check kakra wo chia no ba bia afi don na mo
kakra
we the tendency point na
kitu ya na ho che we koto we ye koto ye da bi me chia we no obisa am question am
and this body
wa me wuram gran ka ba wi o it is the bottom line of all I'm saying is about violence to trust them nakaka bin say dia we MPP nia you should not be proud. See, I mentioned Udia, it comes from say, oh, now cause so this here or there. You should not be proud of that.
Yeah.
Into your best way.
Very well.
Say, especially coming November 4th no any kwase yet some answer mfata MPP ICC last September last week or last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, expect to say EBBO.
Mate, enti nyame ya adom ochena etiefo amuchie ye nyina ye betwen nsem a honorable land de betudwa no would bring o say
Would not resign.
oh or resigning from then
So we the questions.
I said
step down was time. When you know say
I'm not talking ready for now the Friday.
Was it so we a question? And I'm saying mun na some man be mokro mo be mokro
or step say be for strategic reasons.
Idea strategic.
It's not on the table. Did you say me?
Mama, you never said anyone. Mama, to your room.
I think I quite better saying.
Minchubia, Namicha Gamaga for.
Yeah, I'm also
any program. Minchubia. Hey,
that's a walk away.
Yamia Maduma, Mudumia. Na you're going to say, MZ, me, but me, interview. Na chadi na hwana jisu ane mi huye na asa. Ye chawa sana be jisu.
Oh, the interview with Dr. Zaneto.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, at some point now, you know, the possibilities which you are considering to be running mate to John. I mean, I think she's got prospects, but Minjin this time is her time. What's the politics, you know?
Timing is important.
Very, very key. And it comes to you naturally. And media, naturally. Like a bad naturally. So we can say, Mimi can say. No, you see, well, so we can say, not just it comes to you naturally. My name is Amumudi, it comes to him naturally, dear. Times and seasons.
Yes.
Time the swan. So crowd, you know. Na ebeba na di tatao. Well, I don't think it fits into the Drusu narrative and I'm better for no, I'm just saying. Until I had the and I'm happy with the response she gives. Or no, any how say, you know, yet to me, your body na your body account. Nemum or with Juma, and that's what she's going to focus on. Media, Miendisini. Nemum, your mechanism say, Oman Peninda la John Draman, Mahama percentage money, Remana. There is one name I think he shouldn't even hesitate to think about as a possible running mate. And really? Media, I say this as an outsider.
2020 running mate, Nana.
Debbie. Hey, said my there one more number, Debbie.
Oh, one more number.
One more number. We see, Masa Ejuma Sabi, Yenyi Zabaya Chakakra. Tell me, what was the addition of the running mate in the 2020 elections to his ticket?
Oh, Nasa wants
a simple question.
And Central Region, so we need seat be a camera.
One, as a man, okay. Almost 3 seats, baby, as a movie, he become
Central Region.
How many seats did they win? How many seats did they win? And you think they won because of Mammy Jane?
No.
Oh. And this I said, any idea near a say, you're for free region, Bina MPs, no more Muhammad, yes, what did she do? What did she do? And I mean, look, politics is a game of strategy.
Yes.
And every decision that a leader takes, a independent deliberate about that decision. What I say?
Yes.
And for me, it should not just be say, my mini free ha or free hunting. I say, you should look at. Drew about to an ankasano. They don't look at, even though regions sometimes play a part, but for the most part, no, a nipana or two francano.
Yes.
Any nipana
Odinechino.
Exactly. And ye baby omu free. But Juma omu ye any subaya omudani die and all of that. And nuna among for sure editor about. And like I'm saying, as an outsider, me say opese ne Juma ni ye mremana. There's a certain name. It is not very widely mentioned, but I think a dinya I saw or man adwin kon.
You want to mention the name?
Oh yes. Even though I do not have his permission,
okay.
But media as an outsider, and I say this as an objective analyst from the outside.
Okay.
Owura Julius Debra,
former chief of staff.
I am telling you, he'll do a great deal to the ticket. Trust me.
From Eastern region.
From baby of Frimpo.
No, but it will play.
It certainly will. Yeah. What is here? But beyond that, so you look at the person, the persona of Nipana or Bekano.
Okay.
And the Bebwa, why? You think Anke regions Anka Sebi Mr. Owura Akufo-Addo Bekwa Kofa because Northeast. You know one here. Yeah. What is here? But Oshe Nipaduano, what he brings to the table, what he brings to the ticket, and or share, then he went beyond everybody else to settle on him. What is here? And that's what I think Mampinda John Dramani Mahama. So per se Nejumani Yemremano. Now 2024, he can go into it with some confidence. These are some of the considerations. Nipana. Look, about loyalty, there's no way Papana Julius Debra. Until loyalty there is beyond debate.
Yeah.
How does he relate to others? Party for him the same. Do saying they related to these are all considerations because Ansana are grown ubetimi pia bonte amana ye no. Esa fear for cry it because asa we dey asama ye ni age. Na fear for ntimi sa asa no man ye yi a officer odi kwa bonte when never sa boa.
Mamino was not that known in the party. Like that party for one related like they would do to Julius Debra for
absolutely. And on the national stage, so you have to have some general appeal be
across the board.
And that is what I think me in this but he's somebody he's very, very affable. And Oshawa, the mere fact says Sebi, we are politics ninti. Oshawa, he relates to you in a way you would realize that Papa or the need obuo amame.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of person you want to be running with flag bearer. Because Esana, he can Sebi say campaign buano cry and campaign tiano. That's what you need.
Which is critical.
Very important. There are because of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, they says look, enye papa yinti anka campaign tia Akufo-Addo ba onunti yen kabi mo ba yen kabi ntia omo. And you need that. Imagine say anka mbe kabi etia mo. How do you think it was like it would have ended up? And you need Nkrofo who appeal across board and who appeal to all manner of persons in the space and even beyond the political space. Until Amika say, so person Nejumani Yemremana, that is the direction he should be looking at. And Minyesho say he's one of the people who is loud about wanting to be vice president and a running mate. But I am saying this as an outsider. He may not even be interested. But sometimes candidates should not go for Nkrofo who are loud and all over the place wanting to run with you. Nkrofo na oman share interest are the ones you should be going for. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was sitting in somewhere. I'm not sure he ever dreamt for a minute say that should be vice president. But because considerations, calculations, permutations, computations in the way and omojitu say no, the way by that is what the former president should do. So person the person doesn't need to necessarily show interest in the bid. But someone who said obe ticket no obeboa, go for him, convince him. So on Pempo are convincing. Because I am sure no John Dramani Mahama he was not interested in becoming a running mate.
Yeah.
What has here? He had other ambitions and no person pursue beyond politics simple. But Kasachre ubeboa adini ebe yama sa energy too and truly too it came to pass. Until he should also look at Onwankasa Koya of us be running mate. And look to the others, especially Owura Julius Debra making, and reach out to him. And Penyifoso should reach out to him, even if he's not interested.
J&J, John and Julius.
JD and JM, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
JM and JD.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be
JDM. Country in Boma.
Okay,
Julius Debra Mahama.
Yeah. So either way you twist it, it's even going to sound interesting. Me, these are just personal thoughts of an outsider. It's for them to do the final determination. But me, if it's a win, a baby one.
But lawyer Chumberima, Aqua better saying,
that was say once. Obi, I read that now, swear.
Adom, baby, I will call.
Yes, Unti.
I think I'm enough to chew on, Meboa.
Well, I will say he has done what Napoleon could not do.
Confirm.
My voice, no. over the weekend. I mean,
what an issue is
your voice now. Bisawa.
You forced to speak.
Yes.
I think the other kind of there. As the lawyers would normally say, nothing more you should to add.
My lord.
I don't know.
Nothing more useful to add. I think that there's all kind of work. But said you know that decision to make that pronouncement.
Yeah.
Any party for you and some.
Yeah.
Any national executive in some. Among the all corners, and I did in some. He decides and then put that view or his opinion before the required team, and then they will then judge with him as well and then finalize it. But I believe very well, sir, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wouldn't make a mistake. And I also believe, sir, he anticipates not just what is before us in 2024, but also beyond 2024.
The party's future beyond
exactly.
2024.
In this part in the future, can the Nibiara, let me take you back to President Kufuor's days. You're not doing one was not going to Kufuor again. Rather, the future of the political party MPP. The kind of things that they should be looking out for from the masses of, those numbers at that time, 21, 19, Likewise, I'm very certain, sir, he too will be looking beyond 2024. And that's a minuwa. Sabi, Vanessa Jabi were Jabitias, but a job by the big Tias amount of it's very important to consider. And I believe very well, Sabrenoswa, he will make the right decision, and any decision that he will make. In the end, this is me transibun kombokumachia. If he decides to change the running mate, it's no news.
Okay.
And news to the NDC.
Okay.
Not just me.
Okay.
Because what would you mind this in here, your track record, Biano? I can't put no assistant vice president going to change in Is that what he has? I can't. No assistant vice president. What is I'm for these elections? Or is signed and a Mills by? And as he was trying to say, and as he said, no. President Mills, for instance, one person which I can say, no, going to go no crowd to say, on what's in an academic civil service and so forth as a public service, what's in baby. But Bribiano, Yanko say, Nippon see a baby. But if you are going to be a big, Sifinia, and found baby our show. One at all. As he said, it's possible or it can be a piano ramp or bony, Dino. Medium upon the preoccupy. To me, and answer no good can be the my dean. But I may make him be a bear, be a medium
interest.
But it can be said, be a now when episode of can be an man. And as he said, 1 year in permission in other kind, 1 year not doing watching. But some man trimumpa. Meaning is now we should see some person of Bass and Python. I'm told now ECG. Is it true?
Yeah.
Thank you. And the guy said, "The second was not what the power and the Gazambado over there." So that's it. But to the beer. To the beer and Casatrebini and Nincas see between many persons again.
Yes.
And we are seeing nipper beer one hour and very full. Will be only very full, nothing but no problem. You will be opening about and no able to work as and found baby a temper. Was some. Inti ejidi say sempo semba ne tirim bia na se papa no dwene kwa da direction na se mpanim bi ne kasa bia na ba ne tirim but ni nyina mu no bible say bia onemre samre na eden ebeso say de yakwakoyi events an candidate say na zabra no mu na yakwa in fact some kind yam say na ya was a candidate around December last year but me that time put near national congress to go elect national executives.
Yeah.
But yeah, one. Say I say na no yakwa sir. Tell me running mate am so beso ma no so ni be yawi. Na the baby say to etu for akwohwe prekope. But obi ade news ho no. Me and run and then na me hwa ni ma bia de ba come hu say say e koso pa o mamu ya ho kire obi.
Ahokyere.
Yeah.
Avena we
There is too much hardship, and hardship is not as a home, but that was a tick. Didn't make an answer. Can I expect to be a could be like a gina? But I say a compounded every now and then. The piano, a be become.
Ahokyere no.
Obi, wouldn't Mr. Ben 9 and somewhere in you can walk a bra as you pay them. So what it means in a say, I can't just be a become. Sebi Meccan, where expenditure is going to increase whether you like it or not. wakatu ya wojinde September was me see a 2 pay mu see an 2 pay mu where expenditure is automatically increasing whether you are ready for it or you are not ready for it kosoro
nti so nchia wa ko penu
mzo
nchia di onje so ye
mo asomra ape hade ne pede make happen here mo asomra do mo nyina microphones what I say I want to doso but on the end of the area na me translate the area me dwene say yempo ye complainia then what of those who are below us Obi Petre boya you didn't we are still using our 4x4 yeah package when you but there are those who can't stand it. I'm not telling you those. I don't think this is what the ordinary Ghanaian bargained for. No. And the young in the America September day, see a twin among what they can you a boomos I can say, ya twin so and so boomos or whatever. Petre Bois is just doing this. December, yeah, for Basaba. Because they every 3 months. See a person per December. Before see baby brunya, you better one and to move from. And you and I know very well. So when you get to that month of December, Obia budget at report, become body quadruple.
But I so bit to me at depending on the factors.
Oh, say,
oh,
jai.
That's a pure factors.
Jai.
And I must say adjustment. It can come down or go up.
No one can be as well.
O say,
me say, one can be
Petro boss on
electricity.
I am Patrick, your course and ever and yet, uncle, what you mean, and in Swimming Canyon.
Now, send can matters in the last 5 years, so matters.
Yeah, can this year 2020 as I was 5 years ago. Obi 2023, I would have much better for the month for soon do.
Okay.
And yet, and last 4 years was the last 5 years as some year come. Obi. So what is the last 5 years, as you are saying? Now, so what in the last 4 years, now you increment in Guam. You've done nothing. You've done nothing. But you see, you're better because the masses can get access to this platform.
Okay.
So the relevance of radio is to educate and also inform. But we need to speak on their behalf. It's becoming too much. We used to squeeze and brief. But there are those who can't survive it. There are those who can't survive it, and it's becoming too much. And the government doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. Only to hear our president telling us, we say, baby, I drink there. We hear new that to come and fix the problems. Can you imagine?
Sound okay.
What in the same?
No, me, Brisel. Sana, what says I
Sound no can, no can, say, Obi. Sound no can, no. Meanwhile, I'm losing you. I'm who about 10 minutes to full time. Who's only in Mr. Football, and can you be ano? Yet 22 minutes riding. I said about 2 goals.
I said 2 goals.
I'm not too good in football yet, but at least when say we bet me a passing ball within
any team behind it.
And your team behind it, but team behind it.
He's a Liverpool for
What is it? So at least there is an example.
Okay.
And the Kanye Biano de Cashe Bompo say, oh, a minute here why Kaya may be dear. May you met me be as a much and a month for facing. At least Mudang Hamasan, Kwasana, Majama in Pafro. Now I catch her say, baby, I don't dear. And so as a word of it. Into the other baby, Neil Daneba, no better. And obviously, the new leader can never beat the Ususam Ranada and you would tell him. I'm telling him.
Infinite party.
Ain't me must so sad that. Because the people that you anticipate, I mean the president, because you, I don't mean you as a president, I mean the president anticipates, you know, are people that wouldn't want to come at you. They are passengers and co-drivers in your vehicle, i.e. your government. And to want to mean if there is any skill, any miracle, that miracle or skill should be used today to fix this challenge. Okay. Don't promise me tomorrow when I'm here dying today.
Mate.
So it can't be, I mean, that first option, he can never be an option. Because on the way, a co-driver, and that's what I can we met in the vehicle. And many friends in a car, when you accident, I could talk anymore. And your driver animated the car, and he can't be. A different driver and a different vehicle altogether, and a baby you and a baby you won't pay. So if was it?
driver pride mate into me to can money.
Na we nyanda
Unless the mate is so pride.
na
So pride.
oh onu mate na mun ko ngura na so mate we ko bu ayi epileptic. What does it? So automatically the kind of option was kind of saying as a
president they prescribe
off. It is she says no junior. He wasn't really specific. But Sanana again said you all can and the party money pan I'm telling him it's a lie.
I was say outsider ever.
It can never be because why not ever from that 5? Why? If you don't win the answer on concert and cover a bind who directly be a man pony or something. Which one do I when you're supposed to be in the government? Anna, you're going to say, candidates answer than you're supposed to be in the government, even more or less. Where the board chairman? Okay, that's not supposed to be. And when you're board chairman, we're a passenger in the vehicle. Alan Samartin, a passenger in the vehicle because he was once a minister and member of the economic management team.
Hey, Honorable Benaya,
oh, we're a passenger in the vehicle. One be Ken, right? Ken, some bonding, and I want you know. I didn't want to bonding.
Oh, Atopa, Honorable Atopa.
Oh, one knows who crack one year. No, why,
Atopa,
I
tops all.
And you know, slogan.
Which is the slogan.
Akoto tops all.
What does it? One no graded Obi.
Whoever said it's the
Over here, send the time and as I've planted for food and jobs is ever.
Yes.
Haven't done this policy and now they bomb some money.
Obi na papa nchi
and no now
ana ya na submission na no ye no.
Ya test me ko.
Only with
You know for no see.
Obi.
It you mean now aban him. It was a Ghana for share outside the MPP.
I mean that is the only platform that we have today.
Okay. Meaning say Babisi Mahama John Dramani Mahama.
It can't be any other option.
But how about Omo because Mahama so aba muda?
Yeah, but his credentials and competence far exceed these people.
Very well.
So
I think your point is well made.
Very well.
Made I say papa. Atik seems to have a problem with the Atopa acronym.
The country is in crisis already.
Yes.
You want a redeemer.
Yes.
And the redeemer is coming with these profane slogans.
Oh, how is it
profane?
Akoto.
No, Akoto Atopana Mika Akoto. Missy Atopa. Until of all, they couldn't have come up with something else. We are in moral crisis, economic crisis, financial crisis.
Okay,
and your redemption is Atopa.
Any
tops.
Meba acronym ya die.
Initials as a name.
That is it. So Atopa na Mika. I'm talking about Atopa.
Into the different way. In the one is saying.
Atopa na mu bono. Yes sir. You are in moral crisis. Me yetwi pa cho. Atopa ye.
So
Atopa ye.
Water na almost 7 years.
Yes. The way friend saying.
Bobo.
Agbajaya Atopa.
Omo eh den na omo wesi no den na.
Oh no, you are not explaining.
No,
I'm asking you, what is the meaning of Atopa? Oh, see Asabi. No, you see when I ask you, define Atopa. You see an example is
define
it first before you give an example.
You need to know. It will be how the example will be. No,
one church I didn't know my example. Okay. Me kura agbajana who can grab it here.
Go ahead.
Obi Mamiza Atopa asichire say.
Oh,
and you know Atopa.
Atopa in tree. And so like waste, like ubu waste in a certain direction.
Exercising your waste.
In which way? Until what you wanna exercise with.
Okay, do you have a problem with that acronym?
No, I'm just saying, sir, we are in a crisis. Okay. And the crisis is manifold.
You are overstretching your imagination.
No, I'm not. Atopa.
Who's a musician? Be or say, Abiba, wa don't go to a feel.
Yes.
And we be say or say,
yeah.
Also, as far as on him there, Akrabians don't go see so.
Yes, see so.
Jakra, what do you say? You see so. That's the one you did.
Atopa, they are Atopa. Atopa, they are meaning about. You can't Atopa. And I'm saying, sir, we are in moral crisis, economic crisis, and your only redemption It's through a program called Atupa.
You are fixing moral issues.
Using Atupa. Economic issues, you are fixing using Atupa. But anyway, Onu Krami was say he became a part of the top 5. Me, I'm not me. I never expected him to be part of the top 5. And Yamingo Okra say his slogan is Atupa. Seriously, I am not surprised. But anyway, me feel say at the end of the day, whoever emerges the winner on say we are TS man. Whoever emerges on the 4th of November would have to do a lot of negotiations, a lot of reconciliation works. As I say, first round if I were in a position to advise, I would have said, look, once prekupe. But of course, they have history and some experience to guide them. Say, entity numbers no so. Senebeya will not have unruly numbers now we had in 2007. It became like sebi. It became like a joke. Say, as will be an MPP feels so bit my president. But at the end of the day, 5 now me, and no cry and some dorsal. It feels say, it wasn't a comfortable constituency. Ocean Crawford as in the number no. Yeah, numbers are in the constituencies. And people come up with all kinds of justifications. What you say? And at the end of the day, those who are left out, feel say, Anka, if we had the chance to, Anka, yene obia delegates ni na na edisa nkomo ya ebia anka numbers enya and anka enya sa numbers no. What you say? Now, if you also feel say some had some advantages, some did not, and so on. But at the end of the day, I can see now, Sabi, where we are. There would always be reasons why. There would always be reasons why our officer Odin Kugo. Now, media, I'm saying, sir, on the 4th of November, if I look at the trend, it is obvious there's going to be one winner. Ebimu might discount the effect of the first round, no? But there is something called Sabanwagon effect. Ebimu etaka wasem. It works a lot. Say, some voters they are not too decided, but because of the effect of Nisi and so we cry na edi enimu dada nti yakotumo bi fufro cry wanhwe ya na yakosa vote no nti entuma onyakono nti that bandwagon effect is going to work. You can't discount it. I am not also saying say Ebimu would not up their numbers because ABR, the larger pool of delegates, they appeal more to Omo than the first electoral college, But I'm saying that near C in the superdelegates conference, is going to work in favor of New Omudi Kain Enya votes. There's no debate about it.
There is.
You see, microphone a boy baby. Say, omubu baby. Omubu baby. Fetch me. Almost is Sebi is a bit profane, but almost is Sebi. Mema, yes, that the beginning of a man's genitalia determines how it grows to become, or what it grows to become. And Sebi. From the beginning. And this is just it's just a slight indication. And that's somewhat scientific. Is scientific because there is a basis to make that claim. No? Say NYBC in November, no. It might not be substantially different. Ebemi ngongwa P, maminka azemwe. Ebemi ngongwa P say baumia Bedin Kugu, and Abeba 2nd
in November 4th.
And now Obeba 3rd in November. I mean on the 4th of November. Ebemi ngongwa P. What is here?
Get the 50% plus 1.
That's the enemy cano. So when you 50% plus 1 no crana, but Parse Obedi 2nd and 3rd. Ebemi ngongwa. He might still top, even though so when you 50% plus 1 now, but he will still lead. And that is consistent with the initial votes now. But like I said, when you know attempts to get a flag bearer, which should tell you say a Jumana whoever emerges and the dorsal, and processes are just ways to get somebody to lead them. What if Mukonya Sani Pana, not at the end of the day, or be Lydia now there are factions, there are concerns, people are embittered. People now almost say, okay, young Kasantia, now you campaign mboa. Ebe quit whoever emerges. Secondly, if people are too bitter and they feel say party ni omo end ni ye nti ombe ye nwema bia to vent their frustration one hwe ya ebetimi aha nipa na wa emerge as flag bearer no. And the other one soon say supporters no also near me from what I've seen from super delegates conference, the shading, the deriding, very derisive comments. Like now, man, for year, you know, those in other camps, no more roughness, and sometimes, look, politics is a game of emotions. Say, obiko abatuana ankuyi amana. You should be magnanimous in your victory. Because as I can say, after the victory, you know, and you want a view. A Juananga said the winning. What must say? And he said, Wako dim kunim na you feel say, oh, yeah, na yedim kunim. So, Nkaeno, you bet me kasa anyhow at chair or more. Kahun is almost kahuna party no mu campaign be. So if they decide say, look, we mukra yenja omo no mun koye na enhwe. Sakasa no yenja omo mun koye na enhwe no. And they are any party's co-opposition no. So you need everybody on board. And I have said this elsewhere. Anka, if I were in a position to advise Uhuru about me, this is a time to reach out to everybody. And can Crawford who didn't make it to the first five no. Momuntia says, it's not to pick the smartest, the most brilliant, the richer, the richest, the most handsome amongst us, but it's just to get one person over to Francano, the Yenina Atanichi. First round, Yamia Yamadum, me lead. Minua pinning for making it to the first round. I mean, this is a time for him to start reaching out. Because at the end of the day, Ejubananka said 2024. Nyomuye is just an attempt to get somebody who would commandeer the MPP army. And who would command the MPP army. Sanity. And if you are getting somebody to command the MPP army, now the battalions, you know, or Muntema Chiche. How can you go into a war front with a divided battalion? If the army is divided against itself, anyone you've lost before you could even begin the fight. Yeah. What I say? Until his attitude and the attitude of members of his team should be say, oh yeah, India, we didn't win, but Muntina, we just had a lead. But yes, so say Munina Mubakaya ye kwa as one unit, a bit made in Kunim. That should be their posture, that should be their attitude. So that Sebi Obia wedding Kugunkra would feel say, oh, even though I've lost, but I lost to a gentleman. I lost to Obia who recognizes the bigger picture. What is and Senipan be count who a campaigner and anything. But Samu can sembi now Sebi near wending Kunimno feels a certain way. Numpire and say, we munko main election, no munko dinkugu. Nayanka said we told you so. And that's not the kind of attitude you would wish to have as a party going into a major election. And look, let's not deny it. 2024, there is this determination to break it, and this is the first time the return of a former president. And who has lost once, he's not going to lose a second time, or he would not wish to lose a second time. What I say, and the election is going to be unique in many ways. Media reconciliation, negotiation, and one a bit warm. So if I were, like I said, to even advise Ora Baumia, some of the candidates in the top 5 cranker, I would reach out to them.
Even before they
have negotiation, even so that there wouldn't even be the need. And as Ombeko Krana, a Bimukra would even support. What I say, so that Wejumano a be kitikiti after elections, no. But say if you have many people running, there are so many units, so many interests to deal with by way of reconciliation. As Anna, one year you would have to spend like 6 months trying to do negotiations, reconciliations, and so on and so forth. Sometimes no opponents need the Oye various answer. Intermediate, or move 4th November, no. The way I see corner. The only surprise I anticipate and is Obi and you Obenya maybe a 50 plus
nobody
1.
can win immediately.
That's the only surprise I anticipate. But pass the trend would change. Sabi Obia Onya and Ivus would eventually get more votes than the rest. And see that. So ko India crack ye drove by emfa. What I say? Until what when him say, okay, baby, I'm in a certain position. And there is a likelihood, say, I would be one of those, even if me we Ukraine be run of our Mecca who be. This is a time I saw mu edu omu nkomo. Alan say rumor. Say eno you see a rumor. Ochina no be kasa. I think say you be twen or kasa wia.
Or cannot cancel as well.
Ebe hadwin.
Why do you akwawe adwebonya betu?
Or cannot kasa dia ebe hadwin.
Atone so.
Say ora alam ko yesa dia ebe hadwin.
No need to speculate.
I'm not speculating. Me see if
Ono no cover ba na o ma
or see if and I'm also proceeding on that iffy condition. Say eba sa dia
because also be kasa ochina na dia no bam. It is
okay, on Alan, let's wait for him to speak tomorrow, and then we can have that conversation.
That conversation.
Be manage that.
10 a.m. the near.
No, but I think this rumor is wide.
Gaining grounds.
It's everywhere. Okay. It's pervasive. That rumor is gone. It's gone.
Fortunately, it might also be a strategy to draw attention onto the speech tomorrow.
I hope that it should be so. Then I think it's a smart move. But say Oko confirm me say rumor there. It becomes an anticlimax. It will be a huge anticlimax. What I say? Say Obia, who was considered to be part of the, now all of a sudden, I not do again. Let's just say.
I mean how?
But sometimes to
pull it out and tell my
it saves your skin from bruises. What has here?
Some bruises are also very good for your body.
How can bruises ever be good for anybody's body?
Anyways, honorable Messiah. Yes, honorable Benaye.
Obi two quick things.
Yes.
When you are lawyer, Ekosiisen. You see, I sit up my referral. What is our case or no more dear? At least petrol boy Diana yet the cry unpacking V8.
Yes.
At least which me a coso a use. Unim papa be a very brigadier mensa
General,
yes. Unino.
Minimum. Yes.
And the NDC near my difficult no. Okay,
if the kitchen is hot.
If the kitchen is hot, get out of it. And there's and this way and the net air complaining. As if said this is the first time we are say I didn't know. Even when there was no COVID, when there were no wars, near the Adena crown. And your mark ye dear mamma for complaining no. Oma nya sebe as a papa bia kra me country, don't can say if it's a kitchen your hotter, get out of this country. Go get your passport and leave the country. That is NDC for you. We are not catching the mean true car, cocofa bicycle. Mean tree car, mean use car, Koneko used to bicycle. President Mahama, the Okikan cried the men can be income. At the appropriate time, no, we will come and be dealing with them. They have nothing new to offer under President Mahama. Even school for the Yenuanuma sebi already them kakra. Schools in from Zembo.
Special
schools.
No, yes.
Every year be a young Pamoman coffee not less than 4 or 5 times. Because a basic kakra or they come on a shamo medidi crano at school mudino. Now President Mahama in this way and Fanko. Omoko school within 2 weeks, 3 weeks near Pamoma Sabi because there's almost feeding grounds going to be called. President Mahama. And also here to new catch there says light no ginaswa any day. Be ready to pay more. At the time money you do so man can yan cram man. No so increase this. And this is the man our officer no. I was some food you catch the Ghana for. Now company channel because on the way going fun. The first service for same who because the can be out no want. President Mahama. What did that time was baba? So why ready, massa? Ghana for need that short memory said you won't and oh massa yema program in your fire. Who say okay am Ghana for need short memory said the President Mahama nene and this for no dream no. To feel amount for na refi saa nyoma na obeye no Ghana for the ba na refi yenko kan asem foforo nkire wo mo. No mbegin adi. President Mahama all these 5 years you mu yi no kwata opposition ya de kra even policy alternatives say me bank we na maye kra no ontumi nkan bi.
You are not listening to him.
Obegira bonten a do sa be ya ne sa shoo ne sa nyoma no eno bia na o sa di aba o say boat ni it the big keke ta eno na o sa di aba tie pe obi a obetumi save wo man ya massa two fees a Ghana otiapa na wo call hospital na ayibi uko chia doctor bi a oyire enyim okwa wo oyire nyim the previous 3 pregnancies na no papa yi na operate no ni nyina no nkora ne wuye now kopio the next time na sa doctor de gina homo ene na kise wan so mpe oyire ne mma ne yi na obesa masa doctor na so mehwe oba ne ma se Ghana for senti ye ho akire ne e pe ogefo a o se President Mahama look and when President Akufo-Addo say babia ode omana ba bedu no onim say enya den a he's in his last curve whatever levels we kwa kudu bia no ay amamuo anase oman chichire no ay edison ye kan sembo ntwatoaso iti babi ode be kwa kudu bia no obehia somebody a obetumi abedai abetoa adwuma no so na nyi obi a obeba bedwiri adwuma na waye na gu look uko Bible mu kra na John the Baptist John the Baptist before Messiah ne ba no den okai also ono wie na adwuma na de wo ba no de ono ensem fata kra so obede obelesi emponi boot does it mean say na John the Baptist wa anya adwuma papa is that the meaning no and I impo Yesu Kristo na nkasa o yaje nkwa na nkasa so kura baaye no edu stage bi no o se ese edu mi bi ese efata se o so we den okọ na okọ no so we den onya ye nyanka na hom kronkron no beba na be den abehye ma be kaka abesi eti Christ na nkasa kura no o so kura do ye boni kura e betumi di achew but from so abeye against the Holy Ghost ne de eno ye nyede etumi fa nchew so da me che no eti inia se president ka se bi adwuma no ba bi amaye de adu no the next person no be better than him me as a father the abrabo bia and achievement bia metumi aye was asase bia no eye me wish say me mayi amawo ma ba asase no be perform far better than me so the me channel it in that contest and na president so kasa and that should be the wish of any good person be a good mind for a nation and also for your people. So the Michel, the president we are someone say senior politics na me sort as pa but for mischief purposes for shege reasons you know obaji na no akwa kusi baby no Messiah no de yenyina yenim say yenu alanche Martin
passenger no problem
na eho no ade na me nua ka say passenger obi o passenger bibia nti hu say obi driver bi di car bi akwa kotim and I say wayare all of a sudden as be say my driver bi ti car no mu he was not in charge but because he knows how to drive nti no otumi come to the rescue of the car na hu bi da we zo ya dia say abro mi nua adwen so damina mu kra na there can be somebody in the car and yet the play mu aye kwa pen de tro bi abonam kra na bohwane ya frɛ say oh doctor bi ti car mu na yepe there's an emergency be your hand any doctor or nurse be okay mu na obi betumi asɔre akɔno akɔkɔboa to the same thing as a car na atomene mu say den you na say oi passengers na omu no ana obi omu a obetumi aboa na ibi kra na mechanic bi na say whoever with an experience bi no obetumi rescue and as repair car no kra at that point now he repairs it and we move on we answer here end this for nwanwa but yeah enye nwanwa so because we know say the president knows say our papa bi a your friend Alanche Martin na obeso akomia no mu a the great transformational plan ka kra na odebetu dwa no kra no enough to transform this country hwe na menu ati ka bibi say trend no ebia the bekwa na be say ne all kinds of analysis. We say because the same. On share contest ni ya, you may get it wrong. Mama, just 2 examples. Ome koto abano. MPs, for example. Me started with the MPs.
137.
Wouldn't say MPB or what? The constituency no, or the simple majority in the win here. Ebi ani patre na contest here. Ono nya 40 votes. Ebia atik mfasi yemi ensa wa ni bia me na 40
primaries
votes.
No?
Primaries na make yes. Me na 40 votes our constituency ho. Atik nya 30. Me nwe so nya 30. But because me nya 40 ninti no. Me na mabe parliamentary candidate and for that matter eventually mabe MP. Ye ko constituency ho mo a it means that me votes and as I'm supporters are 40. There are 60 with all things being equal, yes. With all things being equal. Near my bit my sister. And yes, and 1 + 1 need 2 because dynamics as a certain beer. But me use this as an example. Say, oh, my 40. To go constituency home, there are 60 people who are against me already.
Not necessarily.
It make catch yourself all things being equal. It does not necessarily follow. Say because MP no a support candidate, constituency no or obenya majority support. The Amani candidate no.
Okay, when they agree.
It's a fact.
It could well be so between 100%.
Oh sure.
What has
yes, you can with all things. Did I make sure say why give me say because say or no nya say automatically it is like say MP ko 2 man there it means or the constituency ni na that. It doesn't work that way.
Because MP
it I mean that example.
Say because of the MP.
Na deben o ko 2 man no. O say no trend no and e be cut down. And I make sure under some circumstances are working. It's MPB etumawa. It does not follow. Yes, that particular MP may vote for you again. But when the constituency home now, if you're the simple majority in winning, majority of the polling station executives are going to vote against you. Sometimes because of even politics. Factors be brave. They don't know so can about to play when it comes to a year. Obi on class MP no who bufu they are coming to vote against you so. Obi on MP no do what no quarantine they are coming to vote against you.
So very possible.
Obi on one COB and as a minister been a year ministry constituency home all these 7 years massa 7 years in no omu da on support omu da it is omu a year na besi o de na besi o emfa ho omu year ni bi kura no aba yo bonsa o constituency ho now no it in officer because or no di wa chia to amount no automatically constituency home is going to deliver the constituency for you are deceiving yourself. So the same thing applies to the party chairman. It be the simple majority in the winning omwayi. It's a man my dad say because on your constituency chairman it means that he's or don't support why it means that he's automatically going to deliver the entire constituency at the amount. No. Then I must need to miss something. That I must Namekai Alan ya 207. I'm in the Coapa Denchira West. That time I was completely in charge of the party. But the man be much be if your say honorable. Honestly, primaries they do how they better amount. You know any problem. But nanadwa bread. Satan ni nifritete here into. Nanadwa bread with the sroma. You be kwa kotwa nanado. Obi a champion me amadi ni pa you know most of them I'm still with him because most of the major projects I mean to me here upper than West now you through Alan. Unse president Kufora ne fa kakra bi eye denchira. So eti through Alan for example a major highway asphalt and facility nya that through him. Lobby said lobby.
No trade at the time.
That is how I was linked to Anane. I was linked to Anane at the time.
Okay.
The same, you know. So the President Kufo, I was linked to Anane, and that's how, for example, upper Denchira West, you a major highway, no, asphalted. So, time I me call, for example, now electrification a year upper Denchira, I'm saying Krube 3 BP, and no one can. As at the time I'm free hormone, it's almost every time be Kanyana can club 1 or 2 depending in Kenya. So and so these people came to me after Minyala and Koya year campaign BBA. They came to me, some of them. And now we are slow. Yes, so nana wa brent we de be ya alan say ya brent ti enya ni after nana no obetumi aba nti yesre mo ma we de you we to nche ne yantoma ti so ka bibia utumi say emfa omko omko to man na wie na na nyumiro masa am be bi ye part iti politics masa dynamics no edoso de ma obi amedada yes it's also possible ebi so mom you very committed and loyal to some influencers be nti do be kan no ebia edu so be di akire but enye automatic dynamics need to make sense because to be a unim we say no be so number bi on so enim another person bi ntia for which reason na edu be bi a nipa ni bi you very ungrateful otherwise for example ministers bi a entina me personally me nya surprise say Kennedy enya more votes than Alan
okay
because some of these regional executives and then ministers ni MPs ni bi no but for Ken ebi an komunye ministers and I said they would have lost out almost as MPs and I said regional exactly, especially in the central region. Especially in the central region. Minister behind there who said he or Fred the broth of Kenya. Na me wanwa.
No you be a
na me wanwa. Omubi. So it is only Ken call at that level akoto aba no nya more votes e mani nya wanwa because onya after all he was part of the Kufuor system. To Boaman ko for bring nya appointment but binum you very ungrateful. Otherwise now say Kennedy especially about central region there.
You should have won the
central region more. So when you crowd say ko more than this. But for some of the people was also monsa akohunu nyame a omode e kan example omode yi na da na say. And that's how it be happen like that. So, anything that me say bottom line, know your clients. Me say for me am kasa me example. So say me winning 4 terms. Me quite initially na me year adwuma me say every
so
time.
Parliament for 16 years.
Yes.
No, my first time na by election.
Yeah,
6 months. The shortest.
Okay.
But all the same, I at that time. Or mass certificates. That's all mass certificate. First, you parliament or mass certificate to all members. No, yeah, ma'am, the same certificate. Say, or may call 4 years. Yeah, trust me about 6 months. As gracious, your ma'am just 6 months.
I know kind of more happen.
Oh, we are on the lighter side of it. Send them ministers are never back. Until we buy our say chain, my who figures na Kessia, me quite accounts officer, whom paying for listen on Kessia, when I'm starting me a budget to meet him. Yeah, 4 years, and I, you know. Media go media 6 months. Anyway, make me example. Edu baby a me who say the TBR and me winning primaries now. Me winning general election. Me my attention I started call A4 so. Polling station executives so. That now and this is now free researchers near their bay. I was, sponsoring their children, doing all kinds of things for them to make sure that I win. Along the line, I'm not going to say, hey dear, we are the apartment in Mima, Adrian Court, General, and Kakranka. We said General ones, most of the Seramika lobby for the central government. I got no position at the Adina, and Bia, and it's now Kasa also. That was the time I decided, let me see secondary school. I am from secondary school. So let me see. I started the first free SHS, the whole country. September 2012. And I started that one. Until me see come on for our first maybe I can never support the delegates near that in we didn't share school anymore. Me see about 17 rooms, 2 big blocks. Edema amount for me started free SHS. And cry didn't can be room about 500. And I'm day. In fact, I don't cry a day as we speak now. Almost a government that take over. So, in Crabbe 500, the best started, and I'm 5 teachers. So, beginning, I'm teaching staff, say 15, no, say 16. Me have the same common fine name. Oh, yes. The personal Monica Crab boom, other things, not the boom. My drink cocoa dinner home on. I'm physically several the larger community. The following in almost lose the primaries. So, the dynamics, Inti do baby as a one hwe nneoma ni yie who say aha and also attention ko na office say nneoma be follow enya science Now we are sure that Samioku.
Science, but yeah, exact science.
There be
politics.
It's a science.
It's a science, but not an exact science.
Well,
some kind of from the academic point of view, but on some other practical points, and
1+1 is not always 2.
Of course, it's exact science, but it's science.
But any exact science.
Sure.
Well, anyway, we are sure that, for example, Samioku, this are occurrence of me boys at Brabio.
As in with delegates and as with Ghana.
With delegates or wherever.
We just crash. We just first year of the first.
On to me, Kokebio. Meanwhile, and you be a delegates boys now as you know. I'm bread to a try. So it's all bread to try. It's not say. Again, to say they're not many articles so can, and which of course I will always advise everybody. Ntokwa ni bi o ma efie ntokwa. Dinye bibia na aba air and ye be gumu air because whatever the case no ba ko be wini. Minim say Alanche Martin be wini. Ye asami no ne o ma kanyina no say bar reconciliation so a. Nipa no de abo no na otumi reconcile ni papa nya wa abo obi no. Ana uhu sa. Why you have me a boy as hard out banana as I reconcile. I will reconcile. Start now. Start now.
Yeah, very important.
You see, because the vice president in the team in the now, they are still part of the system, and the boys are suffering. Boys need to so bread. I was here. Now, we now. Adam Kase, Newman dynamics in the doors. But if Alan wins, said the name noir, easy. Say omo abre wase ho na party no sebe atu omo asawura ma na say kan sempo ajeje mu no so omo will be considerate, especially when all the systems put in place that we need to modernize this party to the extent say party nankasa like ANC near the South Africa, they have businesses that they earn enough to pay the party workers. Masa na say obi unless say unye at now Parliament Day, any party executive, we know what they go through.
Okay.
As a party, yet we win elections. And we are born name, you see a name, and I draw a name, a bit to pick up a chino, titono, pray, be clear to me in the course of a year. Obi on my kind of last one see the crown now. Or the Beka Kotoku, no, they have found party process our war. It is a Obiba, Alan Banos, these people. I know what you go through. I appreciate my contribution. Therefore, whatever I'm good, it takes to make sure that you guys are paid. No people possible. It means that person does not care about you. If the person really cares about you and appreciates and acknowledges the role I will play to get him to get the party to win, for that person to become an appointee now, and could never be that, and can say possible. And yet possible see now what are you doing? Aduane no si from nyama na load no si from no. Yi bi mamia o se swami ansa na me yi bi ama.
Send ya na mo ka kire Ghana for sisi ya mo ne.
Debi.
Mo de ka say
kasa me di ye jaja Muhammad yo.
Oh, ye na fa wa no si no.
Na me ka say ba ye di ama yama akwanya yi. Muhammad na abeka Muhammad nso me kan just one blow pe me deflate na yi ni nyina.
Mo de see na me mre.
So that is what we telling the delegates. Eti ya kire mo say we know our delegates, we know our executive, we know where our strength, the people down there who have been taken for granted all these years, for 16 years, our friends say, Nana Adone Baumia have been in the leadership of this party, almost a brand answer. 8 years in opposition, 8 years in government. It will be the new ideas, but I'll say yes. And the workers are yes, be the first time new 207 or buy no the constituency development fund idea buy. This crack constituency be dom there to canopies, be dom there to bus, be dom there different things. So the ideas said this time around also no, you be put measures in place.
Was a scam.
Me no can say delegates na. Ono CPP office be na ba nji jade o kan.
The
almost said.
Wait.
So I would explain. Somebody has sued him.
I would explain.
Who's
one fulfilled promise.
The challenge is the court processes I saw. the bank now when you have facility in free. The bank sued
that.
They sued say for repayment of the facility. Oh sure.
Na bas way.
So according to or told them STC for STC to use.
Oh,
hold on. May cast from court document. From the court document, in fact, let me also add this. When the bank sued, they added the MPP as an interested party. The NPP then went to court. Said the arrangement was between the person and the vehicle he created to manage the facility. So the court should take out and the court granted MPP the acquire between the bank and the a special purpose vehicle was created.
Okay.
And the access facility to get the buses and hand over hand.
And the bus was supposed to
according to information, that's what it is.
Into one time, my constituencies. I
don't have those.
No, from the documents, it is obvious.
I don't have those.
No, well. You see,
it's in the bus in the Yama.
We know so. And no, we say. Eh? So that's my case. The difference here. So you said Freddie Blue is CPP nearby.
Yes.
So CPP nearby, which is okay.
That's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
So baby or the Omukuku.
No, the Omukuku.
What's your court? A number.
So what does that mean? What is it like? Into
interpretation on your own. But maybe I'm interpreting
what's the essence of that?
I don't know what say unya ubia. Unim party numna party then akuma so. Banye ubia. Otini baby ya kofra ne ba. Men ka say oni menyadwen. Madwen na mechire. Wa kwa what here one example say the baby not the baby ne kofa ne ba.
But then say party then akuma.
Men ka sa. But Tama oh mama no see. Tama Freddie Blue be here you know. Eno just that na party no e na akuma so. But e duru baby a Solomon ye dia kura ne be ko ne ntwa nu mu a. Ho na be hu the real parent of
honorable
Ben Debbie Alan de Manfama no see. Na we mbam no. The me chere say obeye yi kura na or this or no den de nye promise keke o. Constituency Development Fund no or initiate at the time on leadership of the party.
Okay.
And so Emma ebinumu edomo de different things. It is was sign case this time around mo the leadership ni mamia. Let's say
party for now.
Yes, so baby they are going to pay all party workers.
Okay.
No on payroll.
From which funds?
So they went here. Na me
create businesses for the constituencies. Obi, we'll interrogate those.
ANC is a one party state.
It's a what?
We'll interrogate those.
It's a one party state.
Yes. So they can do that.
It's okay. Atik, you have your bite. Hold on. Mamintie lawyer. Because there is one other issue. Former President Mahama Kasa about. I was saying, una say one land. No, I said maybe you episode.
No. We have profiled all the delegates. Don't forget, say, delegates in Yakrana and you have to be put on payroll. President Kufuor, do we need to put him on payroll?
No.
President Kufuor or Tuaba.
That's not a police station executive.
Executive Nasa delegate.
But when I'm Kufuor
delegates. President Kufuor
and to be must be paid.
Because I think a executive.
It's the executive I thought he was talking about.
President Kufuor on Tuaba because of a president or a member of the National Council.
Into executive.
Or Tuaba, yes.
Are you talking on your Tuaba and I say executives?
Obi no more Tuaba on your executive.
When you do it here,
there's a difference
because that policy
police station executives are. I don't know what police station.
National Council.
The National Council members.
I think we would interrogate that policy itself.
Let's find time.
All we are saying is that
policy
doable said Americano
very well.
They create that opportunity
very well
for people, businessmen on business opportunities no here, direction can create no here, or all kinds of party eti who party for the bread and he's going to do it for them. And that is why come November 4th. Boom
Alan Kwejo Chirematin.
So resigning
lawyer Chumberema Me pacho.
Ozebonzo.
Ma yentie we. And I pesa me bo JM voice no na fe okay no ho asem. Were you at the conference?
Me, I don't need to
So,
know
yeah,
if I listen to that voice.
There was any lawyer behind it me call.
Papa,
The Mbaka 17, I know it already, and I have my opinion to it, so I don't put any problem. Honorable, I can say,
oh, yeah, move
emergency to me back. Na it be a plane boy, after doctor be okay, so all plane.
Yeah.
Like I said, it be a new assistance. Indeed, on what emergency to me bumper.
Yes.
As we sit here now, you're very connect. There's a serious emergency more than will be a work another plane. Sadly, the experts who find themselves in the vehicle, who can assist in this circumstance, have not been able to assist in any form.
Omo bonnet truck.
Truck quite one and no one can hear. Emergency in Biaba. Your financial crisis and an emergency na among the top 5 we are Akwaji events FA finances
FA Cup final.
Finance November 4th. Emo 3. Experts in the vehicle na yetemono.
Meaning they were part of the economic management team.
Of course. Alan was a member. Usofri Ekuto was a member.
Yeah.
Then the chairman of all, the commandant, Alhaji Muhammadu Baumia,
PhD
doctor. On one with him, and the end. Emergency number. The expert couldn't help. Emergency number. Driver or ticket anyway, so will be the actual driver couldn't drive well. Into Kabia, mechanism more or less a standby driver in a way. And so at the end, I can have a new destination. Let me quote my own madam, Madam Sophia Kufu. Where we are today, nobody has been able to explain to us why we are here. The one who can explain, who was doing lectures to explain, showing signs. No. Madam Sophia Kufu, one's okay.
Okay,
Omuko Pikete.
Hey, baby, what's no? I know what will be on to baby out in where how you got there. So the basically
sat here. What has I for the former CDS, your friend saying,
no.
So was it if the kitchen is what fall out or whatever?
Get out.
What does it be? Oh, no, what's my many enemy? As for she doesn't even know how come she got to the finance ministry.
Or who's that? You want them? So first, we go to top all 2 months and walk.
And only you said
5 minutes.
The crisis is there. Yet we can't find anybody to help us fix that crisis. Nobody. The one who said, if we borrow too much, you go to IMF. Watana one ama ya borrow exceedingly, and we are with IMF today. And I was say, I have done far better as a vice president, so I need to be president. I'm saying, better than you. And yeah, what you indices now? I would market better anywhere in the zero so. Because you're better near the new hobby. Your worse, it will be unprintable. If today, where we are, dollar number almost 12 cities, pounds and there, fuel, I will find around less than 4 cities, and 13 cities and over. We see we have done better. And yes, so the echo west there, you collapse this country, and there wouldn't be anything called Ghana under Baumia. So me, I will say it in the day, in the night, and every time. Say, if you are looking for alternatives, it can't be any of those 5.
But can it be Mama?
Tell you, it can't be any of those 5 because where we are today, talk about revenue. Opa Banya wanya a lot of revenue in their port, i.e. in their government. no other government exceeds this one. But you must say, you are talking about crisis, COVID by. Do you know during the year of COVID, number bond market equated $3 billion? Are you aware? And during the COVID year, $3 billion just for that year at the buy. Right after COVID 2021, we signed another $3 billion. 2022 penny year went so just within 2 years, 2021, 2020, we have $6 billion. And what me for years every year. Now, $3 billion would be a split within how many years? 3 years, right? 3 years, every month, 600, 500, why I was the training in Abasono. And now we push the one. I want someone. When and the competent government, you know, the best managers of the economy, and you who can't want for TSA. Me say, Baumia will be the worst version of a Kufuado. Market on the wall. If you dare give him that chance. So I say it is possible. But one trial they could be possible. No? So it is possible he will fail you more than what a Kufuado has done to you today. That is the word. The possibility that he will be a worse version of a Kufuado is extremely possible. That is the signal he's giving us. But let me tell him, Minute OTA. Baba, what should I but said I saw with Emma. The NTM is very simple. You have been tested and tried. Kromga, nim the four, Sabita for one name goes Kumpunum to Chamon. And most of them were not even understanding even some of the things that you were showing and even saying. Yet they were all hailing you because no be animal say, and we are me who tweet me another tweet. You say, he mentioned that about me and something. I was ready. Oh, describing in a very my phone is even off. In a very funny way, and I was like, really? It was all about how I know describing with this economic knowledge. Obi, Ninyi, you are part of everything that we are doing today. There is a committee called Economic Policy Coordinating Committee, which has only 3 members. 3. The finance minister, the governor, and the vice president. Go and check their functions. Separate from the EMT. Asana wasan beche EMT ni saka. So adibia for mine sika sam to tiyo wasa mine emo mine jana na so yi. Ejina brand wona wudi anim. Na se wadi anim menne your biggest problem today is no other thing but our economy. What's wudi president and be yamai? It's a lie. And I've said it. I will always say it. Me say you are not an option, and you will be a worse version of what we are even experiencing today. And who were the worst version? But we didn't know whether or not they will maintain. I mean, whether the trend will change in November 4th or not. No, Obi, the Mihuni, I never come here in the second Japan and Alan no campaign and no more. They didn't focus on the elites night at all, and I knew 916 and 960. No, woman focus on them more. Because now, woman there, not be said they were being shipped to a particular line. It's I said it was more or less like I said, who could do with the answer who say what time or something. So, woman, from what I saw, no, as a woman shifted my attention in Momo call a year the core people never to November the answer. I don't know, but I see Salam Betty, I'm a man of two. You see, I put you at the moment. I was aware cluster meetings. Yes. If you want to win, you stop it. Cluster. I'm telling you.
Who named the idea behind it?
If he wants to win, if he wants to win, stop clustering.
Uncle constituency.
Yeah, the old way of doing things. I mean, why I adopted it. No, you have a transformational person.
No problem.
So, the old way of doing things. Look. Election, listen. Message in yes, one-on-one.
No problem.
Cluster.
It brings the party together.
You wouldn't find me say be a member, maybe pre-organizer, secretary. That you never find me there. Take it. But Sagron minimum deeper. Me say so. Betia Me man futu.
I say emfa.
Oh no problem. Father Mumfa, but the one family.
I can
We have our own
personally
strategy.
you see, we have run for elections on 2
There
occasions.
be our old way of doing things. Yeah,
No problem.
It might be old, but let me tell you, it works magic.
No, it doesn't work. The actual one here, one-on-one. Oh, Master.
Oh, now say a campaign. You should be open to suggestions.
One-on-one.
Very well.
It is how can I go 3,000 and make any difference.
Very well.
Bring them. For example, Upper Denchira, East and West. Now what's Upper Denchira West? Maybe an organizer. Uber group Dunka, Upper Denchira East, MC Onimo. Why? Because the two neighboring constituencies.
Okay.
Italian said no. A brass is to bring it together.
Trying to help the conversation.
Honorable, end in my lawyer ending in 30 seconds now. Because your time.
Legal issues now.
Lawyer, honorable, me patch your trouble.
So November 9 was 4 was a day.
2 months.
Proceed on the condition that he will be contesting on the 4th.
But you see, I told the me say the ya me won akase e Kennedy second
you need a board ya ba ntomo wa na say nya odai
na me second we go first five no matter what
but second
the mama na second
okay
in fact me man no at least third or fourth
I don't think I'm so advanced in your fan because
don't worry
honorable to
what more ground
the money
and third na mo dai
I'm say catch you make catch you say make catch you say be nya
10% se munnim
na
what na mo se mo ba ya
10% na wo kan the last time I show her
ayo
November
Listen, no one can remember na ye kasu.
Ono gba ye.
Love him no was.
Okay, mama.
Who dey tie. So we kasa na me so dey ka kwa nimpo si.
Mahama topic yes kan. Mahama ne legal yes kan so ho e oferi nti ho be bia.
Okay, boni bia na ba mferi.
Na ne kan ya ma kan yes kan so on ya boni a no kura ntumi.
Ya so say the net ni evil on net wrong so enko so me kan tell so.
No so the topic ya ma.
Yanko en ma bra obi. So the make kan ye. So we so ochana ana okasa no. Ochana ana pattern ye. Very good. 2 p.m.
I put 2 mum. Okay.
Oh no, me
2 p.m. Okay.
I'm saying that because of 10 a.m.
Yeah, I think the initial artworks now at 10 a.m.
But it's 2 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Very well.
Into a area. Area the ministry be as Guadanapa.
Witi.
Yeah, the okay biano. You know, musuo mono. No, I can't say.
Oh my God, Johnny.
I'm going to first round in Zino.
You were Atik, let me give you 2 minutes.
That's unfair.
I know. But it's 7 already.
And I resist unfairness everywhere. Anyway, but any idea anything issues ni anti mami so eja menka ni ake.
Someone wants to say Alan so resign.
Oh, it's a right rumor.
Resignation.
Withdraw
from the race. Sorry, withdraw from the race.
I think it's a pervasive rumor. And the kind of currency with which are any
see rumor o ma ye rumor kwa hunya bufu se o ma ye monga
I hope say ochina ni obeka no, but I mean well it will be strange for him to say anything less than this rumor.
Really?
I didn't know.
No, so they said the initial statement was said they are still analyzing the results, and when they are done, he will make a public statement.
You are not being fair. Oh, Alan or launching there now, or I say periodically.
He stopped it for a very long time.
Where specifically a follow-up from the initial statement to the election. Alan statement. Statement.
Hey, what issue statement? Now, when it was appropriate and also about I don't know about there be Macan and Packet also appropriate or you can
okay, yeah, chance or China, and Ochina one. And I do better to any better now. You're betting your Becca, and I am hoping, sir. Anyway, Uncle Miyaka man will drop, but it's his decision. But media, Emerson and Natural Ekano, many dream share. I've run national elections, and this idea of going to the delegates in the constituencies, it works magic. And I'll tell you from personal experience. The first time I was running in 2011 against Bernard, share incumbency always works, and also he had access to resources more than I did. He had access to resources more than I. Now so. My strategy was far grown from home, go to the constituencies. Sometimes I was driving some very funny car, midi-call. There's nowhere in Ghana, Manko. And it worked because some of them were like, this is the first time, executive elections are. Straight. Sometimes, me drew Chrome as you are called I'll follow him to the farm. That alone.
So you were for the individuals. And I said,
executive
now, Oko farm now, so with Nick.
You go to the constituency, yes, constituency chairman, by over here, Wako farm. I drive to the farm to bring him to the meeting in the constituency. Okay. That alone, Nidia, and they are excited to tell people, say, Mincrophone, a free Akrabano. Nimonyam Shebi Momo. Now, Ukona, Nipaniti Gambaga, what friends are Ombra Wali. What for Bisu Masa anyway, how would the people in his constituency know say Yanimo no so? And politics is about recognition and some power play. Obi wa in the neighborhood no, Obi himself or Dom party way or your constituency executive say. But Obi Mbuno because there is an okra Obi animo. No Tiwana ya driving car straight to Nifie. Look, area hot for the next one
week. What I call the one-on-one.
Yeah, but drive
car to Nifie and one-on-one.
Individual, but I'm just saying. Say effective or tiho na mo aba constituency ho na ya suma say oh confrere organizer na penyifo aba confrere we o enye one on one as you see mu effective mponi o
that's what class dey go for who is a class anu kwa na send the message
on now medical can say sebi be man ya chance na chance be nya be eju
you getting it wrong.
We've already seen
you na ye na ma me ye no ana wo ye na ma so ba ye
e na Ekosiisen
Ekosiisen
yes
I was a na be be kwa kosi na be si November 4th ubehu
on sisi ade na e be si no
anase nansi party yi na esi ekoyi flag and the flag na mo bia na
no nti na esi
na the flag mo bia na
bibia si dada
be say the flag mo bia na
well honorable
ye ho yi nya say ye flag better ye fa flag in suma obi bibia si
we are outsiders and yes
but on him say flag better na ye pe
oh yeah of course
ye the flag na mo bia na
there be
entin bibia si ye
okay.
But why is the man attempting to withdraw tomorrow?
But that's not fair.
That's a rumor. Allegedly.
Wait,
94.7.
Ochina say Alan withdraw. A man must studio Habib. A man Habib.
You have a point.
Now one would draw the audio.
Say and I'm saying this one would draw the audio.